Normally, I can look at somebody's hometown and where they were born and try and figure out what sports team they might be affiliated with or love. But you were born on a naval base in the Philippines. Is that right, Lou?
I was indeed, but I grew up mostly in Texas.
Okay.
So the Cowboys were my team of choice for the longest time. But after having 4 daughters, I'm afraid I've fallen off the sports dad grid.
Okay, so then let's talk about back in the day. Are we talking about like how far back Cowboys are we talking about for you?
Oh,
Lou?
my gosh. We're talking 70s, 80s Cowboys, you know.
Staubach? Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about Roger Staubach back in the day and those?
100%. Yes, Roger Staubach. And, you know, something I shared with my dad, who was also in the military. So, yeah, every Sunday we were in front of the tube. And unfortunately, you know what? I mean, like a lot of old guys, I go, there's no crew like the old crew, you know?
Sure, of course, you know, no doubt about that. So, because again, I'm a lead pipe wielding professional, even though we just met. So I looked up much of your history and your filmography. So to have appeared in an episode of Dallas, even for a split second, at the very beginning of your career, that had to be pretty big then. Since that.
Oh, it was huge. I mean, that was actually absolutely one of my first jobs, and it was the moment where, you know, I thought, wow, I've arrived. You know, I'm working with, you know, Linda Sue and on a nationally televised, you know, show, and it just became a signpost that I was on the right path.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, I remember that show and how you saw Texas Stadium in the open, you know, in the flyover. They would look into the stadium, and that just always used to get me so excited. But for everybody, spoiler alert, you were not the one who shot J.R. Ewing, correct, Lou? That was not you.
Just to be clear, that was not me.
Okay, it's not you, so we can move on. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.